What's up, everybody? It's Dylan Diaz. We're actually back again with another amazing mentor, friend, leader, businessman, Jose Escobar, someone who has answered the phone when I called, given me opportunities when I didn't ask, traveled the seas to collaborate with me and come to my events to support me. I want to introduce you, Jose, with immense gratitude for giving me your time, your effort, your resources, and this interview.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
This guy's a rock star, by the way.
And we had a question on what made you want to start, or what started your entrepreneurial journey?
What started my entrepreneurial journey? Well, it was quite simple. I came to this realization that my parents came to the U.S. in their early 20s with no money, no English, no connections. They had a 9th grade education. And from zero, from nothing, they built a lot. My dad was a dishwasher, a busboy, a server, worked his way up to a supervisor, became a manager, ended up owning restaurants. My mom was cleaning 4 houses a day. A lot. And a lot of times when there was like half days of school or no school, she would drag me and some of the kids, of my brothers, with her to houses, and I would watch her clean houses, and we would play with our toys, whatever. And I saw what hard work is. I saw what commitment was. I understood that nothing is given to you. You have to go after what you want. So they did that. Eventually, my mom started a multi-level marketing business called Joffre Cosmetics, like the competitor Mary Kay, on the side, and the side hustle became her main thing. Eventually, she built a multi-6-figure business with recurring revenue. My dad had restaurants, and they ended up buying a $1 million home one day. And I saw the process. I saw the journey. I didn't realize I was broke growing up because my parents always gave us faith. They gave us a roof over our head. They gave us food to eat, clothes on our back. But they couldn't teach us what they didn't know. So I never got good grades. I was a super duper senior, graduated 2 years late in high school, went to 4 years in college, community college, walked out with no associate's degree. And I said, you know what, if my parents were able to do what they did in this country with nothing, what's my excuse? So I said, I'm going to pursue entrepreneurship because I had it at my heart at all times. And I told my parents when I was a little kid, I said, one day I'm going to be the first millionaire in our family. Since I was a kid, I said that. I was a little kid, and I was always saying that for a long time. And they would always say, oh, that's nice, awesome, go for it. I knew in the back of their minds, they're like, that's a lofty goal.
Right.
But I achieved it.
I say a little birdie told me you did.
I achieved it, and I hit a 7-figure business, and it wasn't overnight. People look at it like, oh, 15 months, 7 figures organically. What they don't see is the 20 years of personal development and the things it took me to achieve whatever I had to do. But entrepreneurship for me was the path to do what my parents desired for me, which was for me to have a better life, to do way more than what they did for us. So now my vision, my goal is to create a legacy for my children, for my family, to make an impact in the world, change lives globally. And when I die, I'll have my dent and my stamp in the world knowing I changed a lot of people's lives. And it starts with my family. So that's why I pursued entrepreneurship, because I know that in order to do great things, you got to be willing to take risks in life, and you got to be willing to pursue things that most people aren't willing to do. That's why most people are not entrepreneurs. So I said, that's what I want. I want to pursue the hard things, and I want to pursue it at the highest levels, and that's what I've done, and I'm not regretting one bit of it, because I love it.
We love being a part of it. Our other question for you was, you are Superman. You're an author, you host conferences, you're a father, you're a husband, you're a businessman, you're a mentor, you travel, you speak, and you pour into others. How do you balance all that? Because we had a beautiful conversation privately today, and you are Superman in all those worlds. How do you balance all that and do it all at a high level?
So it's not easy being married, being a good husband, because that requires work and effort. You can't treat your wife like a trophy on the wall that collects dust, like I got married and she'll be all right. You got to nurture the relationship. I have 6 kids, 18 down to 1-year-old, 3 boys, 3 girls, all ages in between. That requires effort and time. I'm a phenomenal father, and I have 2 businesses with 11 different income streams, all that are balls in the air that I'm trying to balance. I want to maintain my health because I'm trying to be healthy. And my faith is number one, my relationship with the Lord. All of that requires time and energy and effort and discipline and commitment and focus and etc. So how do I do it? It's quite simple. Morning routine, evening routine, the bookends of your day. I have a morning routine and I have an evening routine. 4 to 7, Monday to Friday, a.m. I'm like doing things to pour into myself. There's 10 life domains. There's 10 areas of your life. So many people focus on 3 or 4 and they put everything else under the rug. I focus on all the things in my morning. I focus on all the things in my evening. I fill up my tank on the bookends so I never get drained. Because the reality is I'm pouring into my wife, my kids, my clients, my business, the people that I love, my family, friends, you name it. And if I don't refill my tank, I will get depleted. I'll burn out.
Yeah.
So I'm always pouring into me. My secret sauce is making sure that I really implement self-care every single day. And self-care is self-love. And I love myself first. And only then, when I'm full, can I give and can I pour out into others. Because you cannot pour out of an empty cup. We've all heard that before. So for me, my secret sauce is morning routine, evening routine, understanding that my purpose and my mission in life is to impact others and help others, but it starts in the home. I cannot lead others if I don't lead myself, and I cannot lead my clients and the people that I serve if I don't lead my family first. And so that's kind of the bigger picture in terms of what I'm doing and why I do it.
I love it. And then I had a selfish question.
Yeah.
It is not on our prompt today, but the selfish question is, you've been extremely gracious with me. You've poured into me. You've answered when I called. You've traveled to speak at my conferences. You've made me an author. And you've always brought me places like this and poured into me. We had beautiful conversations. We always have. What made you want to pour into me and help me the ways that you have?
That's very simple. You're young. You're passionate. You're a dreamer. You are hungry for success. You have a desire to serve and help other people. You are in a very unique place. There is not many people in their early to mid-20s that are doing those things, that desire those things, that are committed to those things. Whenever I see somebody with the desire that I had at your age, my issue was I was so distracted. I was so all over the place. I was causing trouble. I was a knucklehead. You're not. So when I see guys like you, it reminds me of me. And I'm like, if only I would have done what you were doing now, what you're doing now when I was your age. So, and my whole mission and everything that I do is to serve, is to help people. And there's nothing more rewarding than pouring into somebody who wants it and who pays it forward. So I'm in your corner, brother. I'm on your corner for a reason. And everybody who pours into you, you deserve it because you're doing your part. That's that thing called reciprocity. So much respect and much love to you.
Thank you. My advice to everybody who's watched my interviews and followed me this time is put yourself in the positions where you're in lounges, where you're in conferences, where you're in rooms with people like Tony, with people like Jose, with people like Brandon, who want to pour into you, who want to help you, but you have to want it. And you have to apply yourself, and you want to have to grow with others and give opportunities and not be selfish. I love you all. I wouldn't be in the position without everybody in my journey who's helped me, and I'm excited to continue growing. D is for Dyslexia Dylan is out.